Good morning, I'm Greg Watson, and this is Rec to Rental. First of all, we always thank God for a beautiful day. It may be gloomy outside, but the sun of God is always shining in our hearts. And always, a heavenly hello to my beautiful wife. So today is demo day. I like to call it deconstruction day because there's many things about demolition that are dangerous. I know in most fixer-upper shows or remodeling, they're all excited. Ooh, demo day, let's swing some sledgehammers. Let's break some stuff. Well, you have electrical in the walls, you have plumbing in the walls. When you're taking things apart, you have nails, you have screws, you have the heavy weight of the actual wall that you're taking down. And as you remember, all this is going away for the new open concept. So looking forward to deconstructing and starting out the process to change the interior of this home. Thanks for coming along. While the deconstruction is going on, I always look for things that can be repurposed. Don't ever want to waste anything if you don't need to. A friend of mine collects Coca-Cola stuff, and there's a number of places in the house where they were decorated with it. So I'm going to make sure to take them off gently so that they can be reused again. So this one, as the others, I'm kind of cheating because it's like they were working on. So I don't want to look like I'm struggling, but the other ones are going to be really tough. So anyway, save for later. Behind me, we have Ryan, who's working on deconstructing this wall. There is a hole in it, so he's careful to avoid that. In the other room, we have Bob, who is working on putting a chalk line up from the floor and then cutting out the shiplap, which is the wood that's being used in place of sheetrock. So the reason we're doing that is so the electrician can come through and raise new outlets when we rewire the whole house. Because right now the outlets are in base boards, which is not to code. So as we remodel, we bring everything up to code. Here in the living room, this will be part of the deconstruction. Little bookshelf, but it has these cute little old truck fronts on them as pulls. And so I want to save them. And the door itself, the glass is good. So I'll keep them and we'll find some other place to create another bookshelf or a toiletry cabinet or something. But they're unique to the house and I'd like to save them. So after some grunting and groaning, not saying actually I did, even though I may have wanted to, I got all the flathead screws out. And now we have a good door that we can repurpose with cute little truck pulls. So this is Bob in the background. What he's doing is to lay that chalk line high enough so that the electricians can run their new wires. Again, we have shiplap, which sort of makes it easy. Deconstruction is noisy. So he's working on that, and Ryan continues to deconstruct this wall. My F-250 truck filled to the brim with debris. Now, if we had huge quantities of debris, I would have a dumpster brought to the site. But they're expensive, and since we're going to have more sporadic types of debris, then I can take them to the transfer station myself and get rid of them. Saves a little money, and on the way, I can have some iced tea. So, way to cool down as the temperatures rise. Well, now we have an empty truck and a big load of debris at the transfer station. So now we'll just sweep out the truck, go find out what this load costs. Well, this load is $56. Not too bad. Back to the job site for more debris. The crew is taking their lunch break, so it gives me a moment to show you our progress. Walls are coming down. Debris again is stacking up, even though I've taken one load to the dump. It feels more spacious, more modern. And when I was talking about deconstruction hazards, this is what I'm talking about. Nails that can, if you're not paying attention, bite you. So please, take your time, pay attention, and if you're using saws or sawzalls, make sure to wear eye protection and ear protection. God only gave us two, and we don't want to waste them. One of the fun things about working in older homes, this one's 110 years old, is a lot of times you'll find old newspapers in the walls or drawers or cupboards. This one's from October 29th, 1956. And it happens to have a little cartoon on it. As a woman talking on the phone to one of her friends, and she says, well, I'll say this for Henry. If he's got a single vice, he's mighty slick with it. Meaning, of course, she can't find any. Good old humor. You gotta love it. So this was the wall between the dining room and the living room. And the sistering, where there are two, appear only to overlap about 4 or 5 inches. Here we're opening up the hallway where it's going to be the guest bathroom for downstairs, and we're making a new hallway for the master bedroom. Piece by piece, bit by bit, slowly. And even though I've taken 2 loads of debris to the transfer station, another pile is waiting for me. The kitchen cabinets, for the most part, have been taken apart. I need to get some water line caps because the valves are not closing properly before we can take the sink cabinet and the sink out. It's the end of the day. The men did a terrific job in deconstructing walls, dismantling the kitchen, and opening up the wall that was leading into the hallway closet. That's going to be expanded to be the guest bathroom. As we were working, we discovered this. These are joists. These are scissored together, meaning there's 2 pieces of lumber that have been nailed together. These are going the wrong direction. And we wouldn't have known that until we did what we did, is open up the walls and part of the ceiling. So I sent the information to the engineers, took some photos. You never panic when something unexpected comes up because you have to expect it. That's part of the remodeling project. They'll provide me with the necessary size of the beam and the post, and we will install them. What we'll be using is a glue lam for the beam. A glue lam are 2x6s, which have been squeezed together with glue. It's much stronger than a single piece of lumber, say 4x8, and it's smaller and stronger. The downside is it will protrude into the living area, meaning from the ceiling, and I was hoping to have a smooth ceiling all the way through the kitchen, dining area, and living room. And you have to be flexible. Things pop up that you have to just deal with, so we'll take care of it. Thank you so much for spending time with us. God bless.